This spring and summer's unusual weather proved to be a challenge for some local farmers. Last year's dry spell and this year's cool and wet weather was ideal for some critters, but not for all. Hannah Tren brings us the story.
Farmers like Barry Tholey are sweeping their farms for pests more than usual this year.
This is the one that can cause real damage, but this isn't even full grown. When he's fully grown, he might be another quarter to a half an inch longer.
For Barry, it was grasshoppers. They're munching his melon tips away. For Randy Smoody, an infestation of armyworms chomped down on his corn stalks to the ground.
It looked like there was holes through the leaves, like somebody could have, shot with a shotgun and put holes through it. And the worms were on them. There was probably 100, 150 worms on the plant.
It's an unusual year for insects. Some are abundant and some are not. The presence of bees is bare, and DNR officials are also seeing another type of armyworm in the forest.
There are some areas with some localized infestations, and the experts or entomologists for the DNR figure that within the next couple of years that population is going to build and expand, so we're going to hit a peak here in a couple of years.
The type of infestation varies year to year from location to location. Weather is a big factor. Depending on the insect, different crops will be targeted.
They ate it right down. There's a hole in the center of the stalk where they ate it out. Just killed everything.
Smoody lost 17 of the 150 acres of the corn he has planted. He's never experienced this in his 37 years of farming. Some experts point to weather.
The temperatures have been well below average most of the summer. Very few really warm days. I think I've only recorded 2 over 90-degree temperatures this year, which is a little bit abnormal. So,
with a few sweeps and a watchful sight, these farmers will continue to do what they do best, serving their community in any situation. Hannah Tran, Lakeland News.
Both farmers say their infestations this year were extremely significant and intense. Minnesota pest management officials are seeing agricultural armyworm infestations from southeast Minnesota through east central and central Minnesota.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.